Assalamu alaikum Nazareen. Now at this point in my life, I'm pretty much a grown man, but I am also a grown man child. So I've consumed more than my fair share of children's media, some of which I love, and plenty more that fill me with an unreasonable amount of blinding rage. And today, I'll be talking about the latter. First up on this list is Peppa Pig. No real reason, never really watched the show like that, but I will always be of the belief that you should never need a valid reason to hate on something. It just feels like Peppa and I are destined to be enemies, you know? Just look at her. She's literally a pig. Astaghfirullah. Not only that, but she's a British pig. I will not have my children watching the misadventures of a literal family of colonizer swine. Look at these animals playing in the mud. You want your kids imitating pigs? If you do, that's your decision, but respectfully, I ain't having it. And oh my god, how can I make a video about children's shows I'm beefing with without mentioning my number one op? Steven Universe, the worst show I've never seen. Like I said, I don't know the first thing about him or any of his lesbian mineral cosplaying friends, but that's not gonna stop me from stomping on his skull until it caves inward. I'll beat the cosmic brownies off his fat ass. I hate the way that he walks, the way that he talks, I hate the way that he dresses. I don't have any real reason for it either, but do you even need one when your op has a face as stupid as he does? That's a rhetorical question, by the way. You don't. It is my body's natural instinct to annihilate every inch of this stupid, pink, pudgy little child.
Is this your king? Huh? Is this your king?
Give this video a dislike, post an essay in the comment section about how I'm wrong and Steven's an expertly written, multifaceted character and that the show is the best human creation since shawarma. Just know that I won't read it. Instead, you can just watch me do this! Also, Cocomelon can catch the smoke too. This is the first show on this list that I actually have a valid reason for beefing with, because my niece and nephew loved Cocomelon. And regrettably, we did have them watch it a fair bit when they were younger, kind of as a last resort to pacify them. But that's the problem. It pacifies them so easily, it's downright addictive to children. Fast-paced music, non-stop sound effects, 100 jump cuts a minute, bright colors. It'll make something as simple as fishing look like an overly stimulating activity. And when they get back to the real world, their attention spans are, for lack of a better term, cooked.
So we have a total of 20 scene changes in 60 seconds. That's an average of 3 seconds per scene. Far too fast for any child. Letting your child watch Cocomelon will cause attention problems and developmental delays.
Inshallah, when I have kids, I'm gonna be keeping them far away from high fructose slop like this. Just take a look at this video. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. I am not raising no iPad kid. We're watching my childhood shows. Peep, Little Bear, Arthur, hell, I'll put him onto Dragon Ball. Just none of these weird, uncanny valley-ass YouTube web series. Actually, you know what? That's the next thing on this list. Diana and Roma, like Nastia, Ryan's World. I don't think my hatred for these kinds of shows can possibly be overstated. Because in addition to using all the same tricks Cocomelon uses to keep children engaged, these channels are run by parents who are thrusting fame upon their children to make money. As someone who has officially hit
Unk status,
I can think of few things more terrifying than putting my kids in the public eye. 99% of the time, the content isn't even worthwhile. Just a bunch of saturated, high-pitched, fast-paced, over-edited brain rot. I'll buy my kids a million toys before I let them watch an unboxing video from a random kid they'll develop some parasocial relationship with. You know what? I'd even let my kids watch Steven Universe and have them grow up on superhero war movie, funny Spider-Man, Frozen Elsa, Joker vs. Pink Spider-Girl, poo-colored ball prank. Like, are you kidding me? The views on this thing! Trust me, this could be a video all on its own. Between YouTube's mismanagement of kids' videos and the channels exploiting YouTube's filters to deliver harmful, disturbing, and sometimes even graphic content, you can't even blame me for not wanting to give my kids a screen until they're high school age. So yeah, I have beef with these videos, the people who make them, and the parents who are somehow dumb enough to let their kids watch them. And while I'm here, I just want to say, God bless Miss Rachel. She's an absolute treasure. Anyways, let's move on to some real Spider-Man content, shall we? Because I also have beef with Spectacular Spider-Man. Because how are you going to take the perfect Spider-Man show with all the drama, overarching stories, gripping character arcs, charming recurring villains, amazingly witty script, and top-tier voice acting that comes with it, and then cancel it on a cliffhanger? You know what? Scratch that. My problem isn't even with Spectacular. It's with Disney and every Spider-Man cartoon that followed. You're telling me that we traded this gem of a show for the ultimate spider commercial? On its own, it's a fine show. I even used to watch it back in the day. But, like nearly all Disney Spider-Man properties, it misses the point of what Spider-Man is. He's not some sort of incessant fourth-wall-breaking jokester that works with the government, runs teams of young, quirky superheroes, and uses high-tech military equipment that's marketable to young children. I'm looking at you too, Spider-Man 2017. Don't think I forgot about your annoying nerdy ass.
Name?
Peter Parker. P is in phosphorus, E is in electron, T is...
I'll kill him! Also, while I'm here, what is it with people named Drake not knowing how to act around minors? Now, X-Men 97, I will admit, is pretty cool, so I want to see if Marvel can finally cook with that new friendly neighborhood show that's coming out. And while we wait for that, I want to switch gears and talk about Young Justice. Cause holy crap, the first 2 seasons of the show are quite simply peak superhero television. I've never seen anything quite like it. Then, Wally dies, the show gets cancelled, and I remain heartbroken for years on end. But then, it's 2018, the show is announced for a revival, season 3 is happening, all the writers and voice actors that made the show great are returning, I'm hype, and it was so underwhelming. I was not whelmed at all. They did yet another time skip. Suddenly, people are swearing, and there's blood, and everyone's really mature. They're reusing the inferior DC AMU designs for some reason, and the once fluid and well-choreographed animation is now noticeably stiffer.
Geoforce. That's a bit less of a stripper name.
Says the girl named Tigress.
And don't even get me started on Halo's stupid token diversity culture appropriating ass. Even with all that aside, Season 3, in spite of its flaws, was watchable. Season 4, however, storytelling-wise was just so boring. It was completely aimless. Just a slog of tedious 3-episode anthologies. It killed all my interest in the show. If we ever get Spectacular Spider-Man Season 3, I don't think I'd want it at all if it goes the same route that Young Justice did. Though I will say that Khalid was valid. I liked Khalid. You know what I didn't like though? That god-awful Ben 10 reboot. As a brown man, I will never not be salty about this. Just look at what they've done to my hero! Ben 10 is to brown children what Goku is to Latinos. Like, Cartoon Network really made 4 shows worth of peak television and then threw it all in the garbage! Look at what they've done to Alien X! They're holding back the most powerful and dangerous alien, a nigh omnipotent being, with Legos! What happened to the cool body horror transformation sequences? Why is Stinkfly so humanoid? Who the hell is Zingo? I swear, Teen Titans Go was just a fluke. You dummies are never gonna pull something like that off again. Oh, god damn it. And just to end this video on a bit of a genuine note, if you saw any of your favorite shows get dunked on in this video, then good. Get better taste. Share all of my opinions and perceive all media the way I do. Never question why your opinions are the way that they are. Never think for yourself and take all of your opinions from people on the internet because they know better than you. If you differ from me, you are objectively incorrect and deserve to be ridiculed and ostracized for it. Good day.